What's up? This is Rev Run.
And this is Justine.
And you're watching Delmarva Life.
So does he have his hands full or does she have her hands full?
I don't know.
Could go either way there, couldn't it?
It sure could. Well, before the break, Rev Run was telling us what it was like to have his music play such a big role in his life. It was really life-changing for him.
Yeah, and it can be life-changing for you and your little ones, too. You know, our kids listen to music, they sing songs, they think they're just having fun. But could the music be making them smarter? A Brown University study showed students with music education scored 37% higher than other students on IQ tests. So today, we share with you the story of one woman who's bringing the power of music to the classroom.
Hey! Look what I can do!
Marianne Harmon grooves all over the globe.
Music is such a wonderful way to pass on love.
Marianne, or Mare, started out simply singing at playgroups.
They wanted to buy the songs, which I was making up off the top of my head.
That was 20 years ago. Now Mare has taken the show on the road.
People would Google and they'd call me up or email me and say, would you come to Mumbai? Will you come to Beijing? Will you come to the Cayman Islands? And I'm like, okay.
Mare's passion points to brain research that shows music really does help children and adults succeed.
If you dance once a week, you reduce your risk of Alzheimer's by 79%.
Some more findings. Infants who were actively trained in music were less frustrated, showed less anxiety about new experiences, smiled and laughed more, and were easier to soothe.
They're finding more and more that the brain, instead of being left-right brain, but that we are more holistic of the brain. And that music is what ties the pieces together.
And that's music to Mother Maricela Duarte's ears.
The music helps them to learn more language.
But no matter where in the world she is,
all they care about is my child getting the tools he needs or she needs to be successful.
And as far as Mare goes, she thinks it's a smart move to get the little ones in tune with their inner rhythm. The Music with Mare program is being used in China. The Chinese are creating indoor facilities where parents can come with preschoolers to paint, sing, and dance.
Very interesting. Now, music really is powerful, as we just saw. It can benefit the mind, body, and soul. Perhaps you have always wanted to get in touch with your musical side, or maybe your kids want to. In today's Angie's List report, how to get the most out of music or dance lessons at any age.
Learning how to dance or play a musical instrument can be a gift that keeps on giving. Christy Mannion's son Noah has been taking piano lessons once a week for about 6 months.
He's not really into sports, and we wanted to have some activity for him to do, so he decided on piano.
Angie Hicks, founder of Angie's List, says in general a good time to introduce a child to an instrument is around age 5 or 6. That will give them a solid foundation in music and then allow them to build on it in the future if they so choose. But even if you're older, Angie says it's never too late to get started.
I recently took up piano lessons. We've had a piano in my house for years, and it's been really fun. It's always fun to go back and learn something new. My husband plays, my kids play, and it's created a little family competition with my kids and I.
Perhaps it's dance lessons that have piqued your interest. Instructors say dancing is a great way to challenge yourself, have fun, and meet new people, whether you're young or young at heart.
We have a lot of adult students that come in and they're nervous at first because they've never taken a dance class before, they've never stepped inside of a dance studio, but it's something that they wish they would have done when they were younger. And I just always say, come in and try it for just one time.
Angie says some people take dance lessons as a way to get in shape, to gain confidence, or to make friends. In fact, you may be surprised at some of the benefits.
We'll have students that come in who are interested in other sports, and they come in to take a dance class to help them with that other sport. So we've had football players come in here, high school boys that come in and just want to get more flexible, and dance helps with that.
And when it comes to dancing, Angie says there are so many options. She suggests you watch a few classes before deciding what dance class you want to take. If you find the lessons boring to watch, Angie says they'll probably be boring for you to do. Just keep in mind the cost for music and dance lessons can add up quickly, so Angie says research your options before getting started.
Whether it's yourself or your kids looking to take up a new hobby, The best bet is to make sure that you actually like the hobby before you invest too much into it. So find out, try some trial classes, rent your equipment instead of buying it so that you can find out whether it's the right investment so you don't end up spending a ton of money.
And when picking instructors, Angie says do your homework. When it comes to music instructors, ask to see their credentials. Many instructors have a professional accreditation or hold a degree in music education, but not all do. When it comes to dance instructors, Angie says be clear what you want. If you're preparing for a special event, private dance lessons may be your best bet. Angie says a private instructor can choreograph a personalized routine just for you and your partner.
And speaking of partners, Angie says consider asking a friend to join you in your new hobby. This will allow you to feel comfortable and learn together. It'll also help you when you're trying to figure out if you're doing the dance moves correctly. Besides, everything's always more fun with a friend.
Unless they're a whole lot better than you.
Well, there's that.
But it'd still be good. It'd still be good. Well, another hobby, this one aimed a little bit more towards the adults, firearms. Now, if that is something that piques your interest, you need to know all about gun safety.
In fact, there's been a recent change in laws here on Delmarva. So what do you need to know if you're planning on buying a gun or already have one? Brian Spiros is in Mardella Springs with more. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, in Maryland, there are now classes you have to take, plus some important safety measures that bear repeating. We're going to break it all down when we come back. Stay with us.